CryptoF here. Before we go to today's topic, I want to say that this video is not a financial advice, it is my opinion only, and it is for educational purposes. Hi everyone. Today I will not talk about current market situation or price of Bitcoin, but I want to give you 3 basic but very important advices for your trading. Advice number 1 is recognize major cycles. So we are talking about cryptocurrencies, and what you can see from this chart is that we have already had 3 major cycles. So this was cycle 1, this was cycle 2, and cycle 3. So what you can see, it is always pretty much the same. We go from a very high price down to low price, and we have some longer period at lower prices, and then we go up to a very high price, but the period when prices are very high is short, and then we go down and we have a very long period of lower prices, and we go back up and very short period of very high prices. And now we are at the beginning of cycle number 4. We are crashing down to low prices, and then we will have a long period, I believe 1 year, 2019, we will be down here at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 per Bitcoin. So what you want to do, if you are not a professional trader, you want to buy somewhere in here and you want to sell somewhere in here. Of course, this is easier said than done, but look at the prices. You have had 1 year of time to buy at $300, $400 per Bitcoin, $200 per Bitcoin. And then you have had 1 month of time to sell at 14,000, 15,000, 17,000, 19,000. So what can help you in predicting those major market cycles is this Trololo logarithmic regression chart. As you can see on this chart, it is always the same. It goes from below the chart, above the chart, very much above, and then below again, and very much above and below again, and very much above and below. So currently, this is not the updated chart. Currently we are below the chart, so I expect something like this. So maybe we will be 1 year, we will be below the chart here, and then we'll start to climb, and we will go over and very much above. So if you look at this logarithmic regression and you you look at what it estimates for fair evaluation, when you see that we are above this line for 2 or 3 times, then probably it is time to start thinking to sell. And when you see we are 50-60% below the line, then it's time to start thinking about to buy. Another thing that can help you in determining major cycles are emotions. So when you see emotions like fear, capitulation, despair, and at the same time you see prices very much below the logarithmic regression chart, you need to start thinking about buy. And when you see greed, delusion, euphoria, delusion, greed, euphoria, enthusiasm, and at the same time prices are very much above logarithmic regression chart, prices had rallied up extremely, then of course you need to start think about selling. Okay, so we come now to point number 2, which is, if you are not a professional trader, be a long-term investor. Do not trade daily, because this is for professionals. But be a long-term investor. Recognize the right time to invest, which is here, and recognize the right time to go out of the market, which is here. So what you want to do, you want to trade major rallies. You want to buy somewhere here and wait for a major rally and then sell. And again, wait for a major drop. And don't be afraid, you will not miss it, because major drop, it will be down for 1 year. It will not be down for 20 minutes and after that it will skyrocket. No, it will be down for a long time. So don't be afraid, you will not miss it. Well, of course, if you want to catch the lowest point, well, it will be hard. But if you are okay to have a position somewhere here, which in a long term is excellent, then do not worry, you will get it. Here, here, here. This took 1 year. A little bit harder is to sell at the top, but again, if you want to sell top of the top, it is very hard, probably you will not get it. But if you are okay to sell somewhere here, well, then you will have 1 month of time to sell somewhere here. Okay, and point number 3, do not trade with emotions. So, when you made a position here, give it a time to increase in price. Do not check the prices every day and do not expect that you will earn a lot from today till tomorrow. When the prices go up, wait for the markets to do unimaginable thing. And at that point, when you are satisfied with your profit, sell and go out of the market. Do not be afraid to say at some point, well, okay, I'm satisfied, I'm out of the market. And after you're out, even if the prices continue to rise, do not FOMO into the market again. Give it a time, give it a year or 2 or 3 for bear market to come and for prices to go down, and you will get another window of opportunity, 1 year, to make your position again. So at some point you need to say, okay, I'm in somewhere here, hopefully. And at other point you need to say, okay, I'm out, hopefully somewhere here. But even if it's here, it is still okay, because prices will come down here. So to recap, 3 basic but very important points. First, recognize major cycles and buy low, sell high. Second, be a long-term investor. Give it a time, 2 or 3 or 5 years. Do not trade daily. And number 3, do not trade with emotions. Do not be afraid to say at some point, okay, I'm in. I believe these are low prices. And then even if prices continue to fall, be patient. You need to believe that we will come up here. And at this point, you need to say, okay, I am out. And once you are out, be patient again, even if prices continue to rise. Probably at first you will think, oh my god, why did I sell? But if you are patient enough, if you give it a year or two, when the prices come back down here, you will say, oh my god, it was so good to sell. So if we look at situation of Bitcoin in 2017, so if you bought somewhere down here at 200, 300, 400, even 600 in October of 2016 or 900 at the beginning of 2017, once the prices reached 11, 13,000, for example, 14,000 at this point, not this point, if you sold at this point all your cryptocurrencies, at first you would say, oh my god, what a mistake, because you have seen prices almost up to 20,000. But hopefully you didn't fear of missing out and make a position up here, because even though you sold at 14,000, if you were patient enough, at the moment we are at 4,000. So isn't this great? Of course it is much better to sell at top of the top, so 19,000. But even 14 was excellent compared to 4,000 today. So if you make a position at 4,000 today and prices go down to 3,000, well, who cares? Because in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time, Bitcoin will be at 50,000 maybe. So you will have 10x again or even more. Okay, that's it for today. If you find this content useful, please give it a thumbs up and please leave me some comments in the comment section down below. And also please subscribe for more future updates. Cheers!